What is up, everybody? I am Cortland.
I'm Justin.
And welcome to Better Off Reds, your weekly Reds talk show. And we are back on schedule. So normally we do this at this time.
Yeah.
Every Thursday at 8:30, we go live on Facebook and YouTube. But be sure to check us out on Twitter as well. And after we are done recording, our audio versions of the show will go up on all your favorite podcasting apps that same night. Yes.
Sonny Gray just hit an absolute laser into center field.
Really?
Yeah, just drilled it. I mean, it's a single, but like it was a rocket.
Yeah, and then Sonny Gray, he's very excited that the show is back on its normal time. So,
yep. I fully anticipate that we are not going to have many viewers on the live show tonight because one, the Reds are playing, and two, football's back. NFL's back with the Hall of Fame game tonight.
Yes.
So no hard feelings. If you want to catch us tomorrow morning on your drive to work, go ahead. Or if you never want to listen to us, you'll never even hear this, so it doesn't matter. How far did you get in the intro? I was watching Sonny Gray.
I think I got it. I said your favorite podcasting apps.
Good.
Go up shortly the same night. So
good. How you been?
Good. And like you said, football started. As much as I don't like the Cowboys or the Steelers, it was fun to see like the whole football thing happening because they're also doing the inductions, obviously for the Hall of Fame, but they had to do also 2020s because they didn't do it during that season. So they did both 2020 and 2021. And I'm just excited. The Reds are doing good. We'll talk about some stuff. There's some stuff I'm not too happy with, and I think you are too, based off the notes and what we talked about. But they're not doing bad. I had some conversations the other day with my dad when we had dinner, and we're all talking if they're going to make it or not. So we'll get into all that. But
I will say, Bleacher Report just an hour ago, they had their MLB predictions from different writers, and I think it was 4 out of the 5 writers said the Reds would be in the postseason, whether it be through wild card or being the Brewers. A couple of them had them beating the Dodgers in the wild card, which seems like a pretty tall order. I mean, they beat them. I feel like the Reds beat them pretty good earlier in the year. I mean, a lot of baseball left. I know we're obviously past the halfway point. We have less than 2 months now, which is really depressing to think that we're going to hit that lull of no baseball. Hopefully we get it through October though, us Reds fans. But
it is funny because like I'm obviously there too, but I think we've been so optimistic throughout the season. I think the whole Reds fan base has been so optimistic with just the spurts that we've had. It's kind of hard we're kind of tailoring our expectations to make it in. But I feel if we can make it in, then we might have a chance to be the dark horse, because if we are hot, like when we are hot, I don't really think there's a lot of teams that can beat us.
When
go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Whenever they showed the lineup card tonight, I was looking over batting averages. I was like, man, what a difference like just a month makes. I mean, they're all just like crushing it right now.
Yeah.
And it's really great to see. And this part isn't in the notes, but for the month of July, Joey Votto was the MLB Player of the Month for the National League, and Jonathan India was the MLB National League Rookie of the Month. And then also the MLB Pipeline, the official MLB Prospect Facebook account, they go, which rookies are really hot right now? And India was completely left off the list. So
see, I don't
expect him to win Rookie of the Year, not because he doesn't deserve it, just because they forget Cincinnati exists.
It's crazy because like I understand being a small market team, but I mean, really, like you can't deny the stats. I mean, you really can't deny what he's been doing. And even
honestly, Steven and Gutierrez has really turned it around. I mean it's ridiculous.
There needs to be one of 3. Like I'm cool. Like, okay, I get it. Small market. There's only one guy for a Rookie of the Year potential, but we have 3. So at least take one. It's like we got 2 guys in the All-Star game. So how in the world can we not get one in the talks for? And maybe he'll be on. I mean, maybe they will be. That's just it's not really like it's official that they're not there.
No, it was just like which rookies are hot right now, and they listed 10 people. And not one was Jonathan India or Tyler Stevenson. Yeah. And India had probably the best month of his career in July. So I don't know the numbers if that backs me up, but it feels right. I just, I don't know. I honestly, I think part of it could be because like whenever you watch him out there, he doesn't play like a rookie. He'll make some defensive mistakes here and there where I think he's really going for the Sports Center highlight reel more than the actual out. But like on offense, you can just tell he's locked in every at bat. Like there are just like no at bats that he takes off, and he plays like a veteran player. I feel like
it's good, like because obviously everybody loves power hitters and everybody loves people that can crush the ball, and he really wasn't doing that in the beginning.
He is now,
and he is now on top. Like you're saying, like every at bat is a potential to score runs. He plays it perfectly, but now he's increased the ability to just do it on his own. He doesn't even need anybody on base.
Yeah.
And it's just, the way he plays the game is like so pure on both sides, defense and offense. And he's just so much fun to watch.
Yeah. He, let's see here. He's at a 285 average right now. And then he had a big home run tonight, a leadoff homer, in today's game. I think that brings his home run total up to 13, I think, which is more than I honestly thought for him, especially when he went almost a whole month without hitting one. And like, he's good. And if he's not getting hits, he's drawing walks or he's putting himself out there and taking a hit and getting on base. I mean, he's just an on-base machine.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. We had a comment. Let's see here. Clark is at a convention in Kansas City, but just wanted to know, I'm thinking of you and rooting for the podcast, fellas. Clark, thank you so much.
Clark. Enjoy Kansas City. It sounds like fun.
Yeah, Kansas City. Are you going to catch a Royals game while you're there? I don't know if you're still tuned in or not. It sounds like you might be busy with that convention. But the Royals Park does look nice. And maybe even some preseason football here.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know what their schedule looks like. But, I don't know. It's been an interesting couple of weeks for the Reds. I feel like, the trade deadline set some things in motion. The competition. Clark says the AL are a bunch of wusses. No argument there.
Yeah.
I don't know. The team feels different, although we'll talk about a couple of games. A couple of games coming up in the show that really showed some problems. But you want to jump into the first series?
Yeah. So the first series, since we've been gone, I accidentally threw my page to the wrong side of the screen. Was the Mets at the Reds. So the Reds take 2 out of 3. Reds at Mets. They take 2 out of 3, which we talked about the game a little bit last week because
we did Saturday show.
It was the first game that day, right?
The first game was Friday. We did the show Saturday. We briefly touched on game 1.
Okay. So game 2 was lost in extras. The Reds had the lead going into the 9th, but a Don Smith single tied the game up, and the Mets scored in the bottom of the 10th. Votto's home run streak ended in the game as well, and it was so close. He literally, I would say 3 inches, like literally 3 inches away from continuing the streak. I mean, it was so close, and everybody thought it too when he hit it.
It would have been a home run in 10 parks, including Great American Ballpark.
Really? It was so close.
Heartbreaking to see it in that way. Not only just it ending, but it ending with a loss. It ending again in the first game for Javier Baez in a game where I think he homered in that game. It just feel bad game.
The chance too. He had multiple chances with guys on base to get one to continue the streak, but to take the lead or take the game. And it didn't happen. But yeah, so that happens, and then we beat the absolute crap out of them for game 3, and it was
Votto got a day off in game 3.
Yeah, and they started a super old pitcher, right?
Rich Hill. Yeah, he's like 41 years old.
Yeah, so
he's good though. He's good. He shouldn't have been beat that bad, but he took a beating.
And then we had Gutierrez went for us, and he went 7 innings in this game.
Game 3? No, game 3 was Marcus Stroman.
Oh, sorry. Rich Hill was
game 2 was Rich Hill, and I think Rich Hill beat us pretty bad, didn't he? Nah, I'm confused. I'll look it up. If you want to keep talking, I'll look that up. I don't want to.
I'll continue into game 3. So Marcus Stroman, like Justin said, was on the mound for the Mets, and he was solid through this game. And the Reds took a 1-0 lead in the 4th, and then they got 3 more in the 6th and 3 more in the 9th. So the Reds won game 3, 7-1. Like I said, Gutierrez, 7 innings of solid baseball, and Max Schrock played for Votto, and he went 5 for 5 with a homer, 3 runs and 2 RBIs. So Max Strock's doing what he does best, filling in where he needs to, wherever
He's
that
doing
is.
it now in AAA.
Yeah, I know he got dropped down
Option
today. I saw
but
that.
for good reason. We'll get to that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was exciting for that aspect of it.
Rich Hill actually didn't do that. Oh, sorry, Rich. I was going to go back and correct that one part. Rich Hill did 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. So he did give up 4 runs. Not a great game for him. So, but that was game 2, the one that the Reds lost, and then it's Stroman, who has been just fire this year, who actually got beat up. So
I saw a graphic because Schrock went 5 for 5. And it said the only person in the majors to bat 1,000 in the month of July, Max Schrock, or something, or like something like that. It was, he did it where he was 5 for 5, and now he's dropped down. So he got his little accommodation, and he's back to the minors. So
he can come back in September, maybe. Which the Reds made a move today. They picked up Ender Inciarte from off of waivers. Yeah, which I remember he used to be okay. I haven't kept up with him or his abilities.
Where was he at before he got dropped?
He used to be in Atlanta. Now, I don't know if that's where he was when he got dropped. It looks like it was Atlanta. I mean, he's not. The last couple of years have been kind of bad. 190 last year, 215 this year, 246 in 19, and then before that it was 265, 304, 291, 303, 278. So there's been a pretty steady decline with him.
Right.
But I do know the Reds were looking for a center fielder at the deadline and didn't get it. There was talks. The Athletic, I think it was, reported that the Reds had kicked the tires on Chris Bryant, which would have been cool to have a guy Chris Bryant's caliber, and even cooler to have a former Cub go into Chicago and beat him up a little bit. He's beat the Reds up enough that would have been fair, I think. But
you said go ahead.
I was gonna say I imagine he's outfield depth, especially given Akiyama's streakiness, Senzel's injury history, Naquin's streakiness, even Aquino. I mean, really, you've got 2 solid outfielders in Winker and Castellanos, and then kind of a revolving door at center. And then if you move Senzel to the infield, then I don't know what you got at center. But
speaking of Ender, he's a 3-time Gold Glove winner, and Justin was saying he was hot early and he's kind of dropped off the last couple of years. So his numbers through 2014 to 2018 was batting 289, 337, and a 390 slug. So not bad. Really, that's super. I mean, that's super consistent. He was nearly over 300 for all 3 of them. 19 is where he started to fall off. And then 2021, kind of the same thing. So since 2020, he's batting 200, on base percentage of 267 and a slugging of 277 through 98 games. So with the history, I mean, golly, if you had a guy that's batting 289, on base 337, and slugging 390, if he can get some of that back, that'd be fantastic. I don't care where you put him.
Yeah,
but still 200 is better than Gino. He's getting better. Gino's picking it up a little bit, but
Gino hit a bomb tonight.
He did.
And Votto started his new streak tonight too. He hit a home run as well.
Yep. He wanted to run the first one through the end of the season, and he got robbed by that one. So he said he's going to start it again tonight. So
nice.
Man, it was word.
Let's see here. I'm looking at the Padres schedule now because I just want to know how they're doing. Oh yeah. Okay. Padres lost 1 to the Athletics, 2. No, they lost 2 to the Rockies, and then they lost 1 to the Athletics again. They play the D-backs though this weekend, so they I feel like, honestly, I mean, we can't catch a break with the Brewers. Anytime the Brewers lose, the Reds lose. So like they're in this weird, kind of will they, won't they kind of thing. But the Padres are kind of in a free fall right now because oh my gosh, I forgot his name. He's like the best player on the planet right now. Tatis Jr. He's out with that shoulder injury. And I believe they're saying he could, possibly. Padres Tatis Jr. possibly out for the rest of the season. That's from Sports Illustrated yesterday. I hate to see that just because I do like Fernando Tatis Jr. I mean, obviously I'm a Reds fan, but I can root for other players too, and he's one of them I do root for. But in this case, it'll work out in the Reds' favor if he doesn't play. I mean, he's so good, but that lineup is so stacked.
It is, and that's what, like I said, me and my dad were talking about that the other night too, where Tatis is out because they are the Padres in first for the wild card? or second. They're behind the Dodgers, right? Is that what it is?
They are. They're second. Dodgers are 65 and 44. Padres are 62 and 48. We are 4 games behind them, but they are losing. They went 4. But the Padres went 4 and 6 over their last 10. The Reds went 6 and 4. So if that trend continues, the Reds should catch them. Without Tatis, that it helps. I mean, I hate, like I said, I hate to.
It's a
I hate
boost
to
to morale too.
I'm not rooting for him to stay injured for the year, but if he is injured for the year, it definitely helps.
Not a boost to morale. It's a dip to their morale. I feel he's a very. I mean, like having Castellanos out for the games we did lose. I feel his presence alone was just missed so much. Not just his ability, but like him being there, and even if he went over 4 in the game, like just him being in the game, I think just really helps everybody else. So I feel it's the same for Tatis Jr. He's just that kind of a player. But it doesn't matter. There were 4 games behind him because when we get series against teams like the Minnesota Twins, and we don't win all the games, then we don't deserve to make it in. So do you want me to take this or you want to take this?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I wasn't very happy with this series. So the Reds almost lost both of these games, but they got 1 win out of the 2. So the Reds lose game 1 after leading 5-4 going into the 9th. So the top of the 9th, the Twins put up 3 runs, and there was just a absolute crap fest of bullpen pitchers that tried to save it. Hembree came in first, right?
That's a good question. I don't have it pulled up right now. Is this for game 1?
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Go ahead and I believe that. Well, shoot, I don't know.
Well, Malley was pitching. And he gave up 4 runs on his own, but I believe a couple of those were a home run. But they were 5-4 going into the 9th, and Hembree just lost it. Then Cisa and Lorenzen both came in. So we had 3 guys within the last inning and a half come in, and we just couldn't do it. And we had an opportunity in the bottom. I believe we got some guys on base, and it just didn't work out. But we had the win. The game was over, and all we needed was 3 outs, and we couldn't get them between our closer, or pretty much our closer. David Bell does not ever said who the closer is for what reason, but everybody just assumes it's Heath Hembree because that's who he always puts in. And he couldn't
be anymore.
Yeah, he could not do it. I'd like to see Lorenzen kind of move into that since he's doing pretty good now. And he's still working back from having not a ton of games this season. So I'd like to see him get more involved than he has been of late. But it sucked. We should not have lost that game. We had it won, needed that win. But we come back, game 2, but we almost lose it again. Thanks to anybody? The bullpen. So Castillo pitches this game, and he actually does really good. He goes 6 innings, 1-run baseball, and the offense puts up 5 runs, and Castillo also had 7 strikeouts in this game. Then Brock gave up 3, and Cisa gives up 1. So we won 6-5, I believe. Yeah, 6-5 in game 2, which shouldn't have been that close either. But hey, we'll take it. I would have taken a 5-4 win in the first, but that didn't happen. Sad. That's the thing. The thing we tried to fix is still looking like it needs fixed. Now we haven't seen everybody from who we picked up, right? We haven't seen both the Yankee guys yet, have we?
Yes, Sessa is one of the Yankees, and we've seen Wilson. He was a Yankee. Yeah, we've seen all 3 of them.
Sessa was the good one, supposedly, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't remember the situation in which he gave up those runs. I don't think I actually was able to watch that game. I mean, were there people? Did he inherit runners, or did he just suck? That's what I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure either. I didn't watch game 2 either. I watched the end of game 1. But yeah, so they're not.
I mean, if he inherited a bad situation, that's just going to happen. I mean, that's going to happen frequently sometimes.
So the Twins got 4 runs in the 8th. Gosh. So. And Castillo would have been out because he pitched 6. So who we said? We said Brock. Brock was the one that gave up 3. So even though he might have had that many to deal with, he still wasn't handed the best situation, I guess. So
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even have him. Oh, there he is.
Okay, so what happened was Miguel Sano doubled to start. Well, Jorge Polanco walked. Miguel Sano doubled. Polanco scored. Sessa came in. Then Trevor Larnach doubled, which scored. Arias, which I did. Oh, he walked too. So no, 2 walks and a double. They bring in Sessa. Yeah, he inherited crap. So
yeah,
I don't blame him for that one. No, I blame Brock and Hembry for all the high blood pressure.
So there we go. We lose one, take one against the Twins, and we are here today against the Pirates. And we, at the moment, are up 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Still a lot of game left.
Yeah, there's a lot of game left. But hey, we'll take a 7-run lead before it was in the 3rd, right? It was before the 3rd, wasn't it?
Yeah, so their starting pitcher, Crow, he's already at 97. Well, it says 95. My computer says 97 pitches. Gray's only at 65, so he's cruising right now.
Yikes. 96 pitches in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, he got beat up, man. I'm surprised he's still in there, honestly, with 7 runs on the board.
I feel we've got beat up a lot, too, with not having pitchers go that high.
He's this poor Crow guy. 3 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 home runs.
Man,
that sucks. I want to say they were talking about how good he was up until this point, maybe, or maybe I misheard them.
It's kind of weird.
No, he's been crap all year. Sorry.
Okay.
He's been bad all year. Sorry, Will Crow.
We wish the best for you, but it didn't work out. So it's weird because like we were talking with football being back and the Steelers playing in the Hall of Fame game, I know they still have a lot of their good players, but they are kind of on the downward as well because they're going to have a lot of Hall of Famers retiring and stuff like that happening. So it's kind of weird to see Pittsburgh now. Hockey's probably still pretty good because they still got Sidney Crosby. But it's weird to see them just be bad.
Pittsburgh?
Because
the worst city on the planet.
I mean, yeah, in terms of emotion.
In terms of everything.
But
I'm just kidding. Sorry, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's nothing.
You didn't get to choose where to be born.
Right. So it is weird. It'll be weird to see kind of the Pirates and if they ever do it. It seems like they've been down for a while. And the Steelers kind of rebuild at the same time. So yeah. It's Ohio's turn to shine. Yeah.
I'm all for it. Yeah. I saw where was I? I saw somebody in public the other day that was wearing they were wearing a Cleveland Browns t-shirt that says Pittsburgh sucks. And then they were wearing a Cincinnati Bengals hat.
Huh.
Look interesting. You've got 3 AFC North teams all in this one outfit.
I have a Browns one that says Pittsburgh started it and Cleveland finished it, but I don't wear Bengals hats anymore. I still wear my Browns hats. So.
Gross.
But
gross.
I'm a Reds fan, so at least you get that.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't switched to a Guardians fan.
No.
Did you see the thing about the roller derby team that has the same?
Yeah, they keep. I don't know how real, or I mean, obviously it's real. I don't know how serious it is, but I see a ton of people sharing stuff that there's potential that they might not get to keep it. I don't know how legit it is, but
I know this is a Reds podcast, but I did read into it, so I'll tell you. So the roller derby team has been established for years. They have been inactive due to COVID for the last 2 years, and they had not updated their website since like 2018, 2019. When this Cleveland Guardians baseball team news started, the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team, they updated their website. So it was like the first update in like 2 years.
Like,
they also filed. Well, technically they do. I mean, they own the name, right?
Yeah.
But they then filed a copyright. MLB did the same, but it also came out that MLB had filed a copyright or started something like back in April. So chances are, I mean, I'm all for the little guy getting some money by all means. Push it as far as you can go. But if they even offer you like $10,000, take it. Like,
right. Yeah, I don't know
like
the average roller derby salary. I'm gonna look that up. You keep talking. I'm gonna look that up.
roller derby salary.
Salary. Yeah,
I thought it. I
average.
mean, I used to go to a few roller derby matches
No
back in the day.
way.
Yeah.
Where?
I have a friend, and I doubt she's watching, but she did roller derby, and we would go, and it was really awesome. Yeah, roller derby's sweet.
Dude, hockey's sweet too.
I hate
It's just
hockey
completely
though.
off topic. You never been to a game?
I just don't care. I have the Blizzard, the Huntington Blizzard.
Yeah, that was. I went to a couple Blizzard games when I was a kid.
When I was like
wish they were still
5. I remember there's that one kid that got hit with the puck, and I think it scarred me for life. I like never wanted to go after that.
They have the nets up in the NHL because I believe a child was killed at Columbus.
What, killed?
That yeah, it was back in the day,
Oh, no.
and that's why they all have to have the nets now. Yeah.
Jeez, I like how in the last 5 minutes we've talked about roller derby, the Huntington Blizzard, Columbus Blue Jackets, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, but not the Reds.
Okay, here we'll get off the roller derby thing after this. I found my stat.
Okay.
So the salaries of roller skaters in the U.S. ranges from 19,000 all the way up to 187,000. So they have a median salary of $44,000.
You know what the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team should do?
What?
Rename to the Cleveland Indians.
That would be like, take that.
Like, all right, fine. You're not going to use this name anymore. We'll take it.
That would be pretty good. That would be pretty
funny.
good.
No, I mean, I think they're definitely going to try and get some money out of it. I'm all for them doing that too. Like, by all means, it's a $1 billion team. Like, if you can pitch, get some money from them, by all means, do it. Because I mean, they technically had it first. Now, whether or not the copyright stuff came into play, who cares? They had it first. Give them some money, and they'll give it up. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, I couldn't tell you, man. This is just, you've got me on a tangent here. I'm just so interested in this now because I completely forgot this was happening.
Yeah. What, the name change or the roller derby debacle?
The roller derby debacle,
dude. You got to go to a roller derby game.
I've seen like obviously stuff on like TV and stuff, and it does look freaking crazy because that's why hockey is fun, because it's nuts. Like when they start doing like punching each other and everything, like it is crazy.
My friend, she doesn't do it anymore, but I will ask her if that team is still together, and if so, I'll see if I can get a schedule. Maybe you can go to a game one day and check it out. It was a lot of fun.
So crazy.
It is cool.
Oh, it's a men's roller derby team?
This one was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There was that movie about roller derby too. Whip It. It was pretty good. All right, not about roller derby because this is a Reds podcast. I do like how we're in that kind of lull. Like we don't have a lot of comments tonight where everyone's watching football and baseball, and we're just like, dude, let's talk about roller derby for 10 minutes.
I will say, I want to add one more thing. I went to a hockey game before COVID. I went to a couple that year, and it is nuts because we were down pretty close to the ice, and a puck just rolled up the wall. Like it hit the wall and rolled all the way up the glass, came over. It wasn't going fast at all. I mean, it's like I lobbed it, literally a lob pass, and it hit this woman in the head, like right in front of us. And we're like, oh gosh, like that's crazy. But like it probably didn't do anything, dude. She gets up and she has a knot the size of my fist on her forehead, and it's like purple. So those things are hard. So if you do go to a hockey game, be alert if you are down close enough to be hit it with a puck, because
the net didn't stop it.
No, it just missed the net because where it rolled up the wall and just came over. And I mean, it was just the lightest little, it just like flipped off the wall, hit her right in the dome, and guy came and got her and took her up to the med bay thing. And yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, hockey's fun, but it's dangerous. So be careful if you go to watch a hockey game. Back to baseball.
Back to the Reds. Yes. Let's go around the division.
Okay. So I'll take this. My name's on it, I guess.
Yeah, take it. Yeah. Take it.
Okay. So the Brewers, like we said, they keep losing when the Reds lose. So they're still holding a 7.5 game lead for the division at a 65-44 record. They are 7-3 over their last 10 and to start a 3-game series against the Giants. So go Giants, which that's really good for us because
us playing the Pirates and them playing the Giants should help a
ton. We are currently in second. What are we? 57-51, I believe.
We are 57-51. That was just the dramatic pause.
Yep. So we are in second at 57 and 51, 7.5 games behind, and we are currently playing the Pirates, beating them 7-0 at the moment. So the Cardinals are in third in the division with a 53 and 54 record, and they're going 4-6 over their last 10, and they play the Royals this weekend. Oh man, Clark should go unless they're at St. Louis. But
let's find out, Clark. If you're still watching, we're going to find out for you
because that'd be a good one to go root against the Cardinals for.
Yeah, for one day you could be a. They're in St. Louis. Well, I guess St. Louis and Kansas City are close, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how close.
Let's
probably farther than we think.
Well, there's like two Kansas Cities as well, aren't there?
I don't know. I'm assuming
there's a Kansas City, Missouri, and a Kansas City, Kansas. Which Kansas City is Clark in?
Ooh, probably the big one.
Gosh.
If they're having a convention, I doubt they're having it in the.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to sound like an idiot, but I have no idea which one is the big one.
I'm going to say Kansas. I'm guessing.
Wait, hang on. Are there really two Kansas Cities?
It has to be Kansas because the Rams moved and it was the only team in Missouri, right?
This has been my favorite episode so far.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
This is my favorite episode.
I'm going to re-listen to this for the rest of the season.
I think I'll listen to this on my ride to work tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on kchistory.org, and there's an article called "Why is there a Kansas City in both Kansas and Missouri?"
Because they couldn't. It's like a whole Cleveland Guardians debacle.
So what's throwing me off though is Kansas City, Kansas is 3 hours and 42 minutes to St. Louis. Okay. All right. Kansas City, Missouri, 3 hours 40 minutes. Are they like right next to 2 minutes?
Wow. Are they? Wait, does the border go through there? There's no way.
I have no clue, man. I think it does. It does.
Wow.
I learned so much from the show.
What?
We learned so much from this show, don't we?
Kansas City is split between 2 states.
This episode's getting real goofy, and I'm loving it.
Normally they just give one state the city.
Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. Oh yeah, they're like right next to each other, dude. This whole time,
separately incorporated cities, but together.
Okay, hang on. You know the meme. Where it's like I think it's The Rock maybe, and it's like the signs, the road signs, and it's like being rational or being irrational. It shows the car veering right.
Yeah,
I think that's in Kansas City.
Really, it's like for the 2 cities.
Well, hang on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen here because this is Reds related. All right. This is going to get real weird here. You're just going to have to bear with me. You're going to see us on the screen. Actually, no, you're not because actually, yeah, you are. So you're going to see that. Whoa, it got real weird. Look, that's from the meme. Is it not?
I zoom in because I gotta make this bigger. Hang on.
Is that from the meme? Where the car veers right when it's like the irrational choice instead of going straight.
That's it, is it?
You don't think that's it?
It looks a little too narrow or too straight.
Maybe.
I feel the turn's a lot sharper in the meme.
Maybe. Okay. This episode's taking a turn. We are goofy tonight.
Episode 15, not bullpen problems.
I know. So Clark, you have 2 Kansas cities at your disposal.
Yeah. I wonder where the convention center is.
Oh wait, hang on.
Missouri? Dude, he can go to 2 states.
Dude, I forgot where the Cardinals were going to be playing, though. Oh, they're in St. Louis. That's a 3 hour and 40-minute drive. Don't go.
From both Kansas cities. So.
3 hours and 42 minutes if you're in the other one.
Yeah, that's crazy. 28 years of life, and for you, like 43 years of life, and we never knew that.
Yeah, it's crazy with the things we learn when we do this educational podcast.
Did you hear the age I called you?
What'd you say?
43.
Dude, no.
You just completely accepted it too.
I'm not 43.
All right. Score 1 for me. All right.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
Back to the rest of the division.
Let's go.
The Cubs are in 4th after completely selling their entire franchise to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just kidding. They sold people to the Yankees and the Giants and the Mets because we played the one we beat in Chicago.
And the White Sox. They got
the White Sox.
Kimbrel and someone else.
So, they literally helped 4 teams. Good for them. They're very generous. Back to another 116-year winless streak.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Topic we didn't even discuss. They released the Sonny Gray gave up a run.
That's okay. One's okay.
Sunny. The MLB released the 2022 schedule. The Reds start opening day against 31st. Chicago. Yeah, and all the teams start on the same day. And then they close the season at Wrigley. Yeah, it's at home.
Sweet.
Maybe we'll do a schedule analysis here in a week or so.
It's Kyle Farmer's fault.
What happened? He goofed. That silly little goose. Kyle Farmer. He listens to the show too. He'll enjoy
$25 on Cameo.
Kyle Farmer is?
Yeah, he's only $25.
Well, shoot. Guess who's doing our intro next week?
Kyle Farmer.
Oh man, we talked about doing that before the season started. We should have done it.
All the people that everybody would want they're really expensive, but not.
I really want to.
I would do Kyle Farmer. I like Kyle Farmer.
If we could get Bronson Arroyo to write a theme song
for the Better Off Reds podcast,
dude, I would be done. All right.
Okay. Anyways, where are we at? All right, the Cubs. The Cubs are fourth in the division. With the 52-57 record. I just saw the notes for the Pirates, but we'll get that in a second. They're 4-6 over their last 10, and they're playing the White Sox this week. I wonder if Kimbrel's pitching this weekend.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch.
There may not be a safe situation in that series.
Yeah, so now to the Pirates, the teams we're currently playing, and they are still at the moment. Now they did score against us, so this we're saying this in all good conscience and fun. They're a borderline AAA team, so they're 41-67, and they are playing the Reds in all caps this weekend. So there you go. And right now it's looking good. So let's keep it up.
Yep.
What about injuries? Like we said, we kind of mentioned this at the beginning of the show.
We only have good news. And good vibes for the injuries here. So Castellanos is back tonight. Yes. He is back. He has struck out twice in both plate appearances. No, struck out once, but he's 0 for 2. But he'll figure it out. I'm sure that hand still hurts a little bit. Not worried about it. But Max Schrock, our perfect hitter for August, is sent down.
August, that's what it was. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
July.
David Bell said today that Moose's time in AAA may have come to an end. Sounds a little ominous when I say it like that, but that's how he said it. But he should be back.
Weird way to put that.
Yeah, I know. The quote said it's come to an end. I was like, that's weird, David Bell. He should be back in a day or two. TJ Antone still not quite ready for a rehab assignment, still throwing some bullpen sessions. Lucas Sims should be back soon. And then Nick Senzel needs some more rehab assignment time. Don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
I hate that. Oh, they're talking to the old Sonny Gray right now.
Who is? Doing a mound visit? What did Votto just say? I feel like if the audio, if he mic'd up, it'd be censored just now.
Speaking of Votto, I'm sure all of our listeners play MLB The Show. He got a 99 overall card for his little stint that he did in July.
Yeah, so for each month they do a player of the month thing, right? Votto's the big one this month, 99 Lightning card. But also our boy Kyle Farmer got one, 94 really? Kyle Farmer. And if you go back to, I think it was May, I think there's a Tyler Stevenson one in there as well. His is only like 84, but still not bad. I would
love to get that 94, 99.
And the fourth inning or the fifth inning program that they do, the boss, one of them you can get is Joe Morgan. Jeez. So very Reds heavy month at MLB The Show. No, we do not work for them, but we are just fans.
We don't.
Yeah. I've been getting crushed in that game, man.
Well, you play me a lot, so
I do play you, but I win. But I have done decent. Like I've never been great, but like I always win. Like maybe I'll probably like win one and then like lose one. You know, I'm like a 1-for-1 kind of guy. Yeah. I've lost like 8 in a row, and it's not like, oh, I lost by 1. It's like they're destroying me. I have that 99 Jacob deGrom. It doesn't even matter. They just
really
crush it. Yeah,
I saw somebody post a video, and their team was like absolutely stacked, and the person they were playing was even better than them, and they knew it starting. And the first pitch the guy threw was an absolute bomb, and he couldn't do anything to stop. He got beat by like 17. So
yeah,
I don't
feels
know if
bad.
Yeah, it might be having. I've seen a lot of glitchy gameplay too with the online stuff. Oh, my face is loaded. Hang on.
7-2. 7-2.
Ah, shoot.
Sonny Gray, you better bring it back in. I know you listen to the show, Sonny.
I'll give Farmer that one. He stopped it. That could have been a lot worse.
I think I'm on a delay because they actually haven't scored yet. I just got the notification from MLB. Oh, yeah, Farmer. Oh, we found our shortstop, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He has been very good this year.
Hey, I'll take that. That was a 2-run.
Look at him. Oh, that does suck, though. It's got to suck to know that both of us came your way and you weren't able to stop the play.
I don't know where he would have got anybody out, though, in all honesty. If he dove like that, I don't think he could have got him.
Well, he probably could have thrown it to first and at least gotten one out.
You think?
Well, hang on. I'm looking. If he would have caught it, yes.
I'll give you benefit
I saw that,
Kyle Farmer, since we're going
to
be talking
wide
to
angle. Yeah, man. Kyle Farmer, it's cool. He probably saw that 94 MLB The Show card and thought, man, I'm really good. He is good. He's actually been very good the last couple months. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking Senzel. We don't really know.
Yeah,
everybody else seems to be on the right track except for that guy. So
yeah, and it could just be that he's just not 100% yet injury wise. So
who knows? Maybe he wasn't 100% coming into this season either because he's had so many prior things happen a lot.
Yeah,
in the same vicinity of his body. So he might have just, it might have been worse than he thought before he even had the injury, because he's always the one at the beginning of the season that I would tell Justin, I'm like, he gets hurt literally doing nothing. So he might have been suffering from a
brother. Okay. Get it.
Brother. Who was it? I didn't see it.
They did fine. They just couldn't turn the double play.
Did second get safe? Now,
it's 2 outs. It is 7-3 now.
Wait, I thought that guy was out.
What guy?
At first, I guess not.
He way past first base by the time.
Come on, Kyle Farmer, you can do it. He's upset with himself. He hurt us.
Okay. Kyle Farmer, you're fine, man. You're fine. He's actually mic'd up right now. He can hear us talking during the show. Yeah, so he's like, "Come on, fellas. I'm sorry. I'm trying." And I do like how they keep going to close-ups of him. Like, it's not his fault. I mean, Sonny Gray is throwing.
He made the play. He just made the play.
Yeah, but they weren't able to turn the double play.
Right, but he's falling off his back foot. So at least he got the second. He could have threw it over into his head.
Hopefully the Pirates don't score another run for the next 4 days. Oh shoot! God, they just scored another one. 7-4.
Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, you're getting updates. I'm not getting the updates.
I got the notification from MLB. Can Brian Hayes does something? Let's see if it goes to Farmer. If it goes to Farmer, he's the unluckiest guy on the planet right now.
It's a double to center. Or single center, sorry.
Jeez. This sucks. If they lose to the Pirates, that's bad news. I just had to talk about Sonny Gray's pitch count. He's up in the 90s now in the 5th inning. I'm an idiot. Why did I say that? All right, let's talk about.
We did say 7 might not be enough, so this isn't on us.
Yeah, I like the way how you spelled Luis Castillo's name later down in the notes. Lewis. Hey, Lou.
Luis.
Louis. All right, let's get to our weekly awards. We'll wrap up this silly, goofy show tonight. My play of the week is not on the field. It is an 11-minute interview that Joey Votto did with Intentional Talk on MLB Network. I sent it to you, Cortland. Did you watch it?
Yes, it's fantastic.
It was, it's 11 minutes of just incredible conversation, humor, delight.
Like prime Joey Votto humor.
Yes. And when it ended, I was like, oh, F. Like, why is it over? Like, can he not just talk all the time? I mean, it's funny. It's a funny interview. And he's like, you can tell he's just pumped up. Like,
yeah,
I loved it. I loved it so much. So check it out. I'll try to find a link. I'll put it in the show notes. How about that? And you can watch it from there. And then, watch that if you can't. Oh, jeez, it's so good. But that was my play of the week. Him just being awesome.
Okay. My play of the week, and it goes also to my hitter of the week. I got to find what it was.
Take your time. We're only live here.
Stevenson had the home run against the Twins, right? That's the game I'm referring to, I believe.
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah. So that was my play of the week, Stevenson's home run. And just to jump into the batter or hitter of the week is also Tyler Stevenson, because like we said, we have Jonathan India, who is our front runner for National League Rookie of the Year, but we also have Tyler Stevenson. He is performing just as good. Obviously, the defense is a lot different in terms of how many opportunities Stevenson might have to make a big play. But yeah, I want to give him the credit. Stevenson is my hitter of the week. Who is your hitter of the week, Justin?
My hitter of the week is one Jonathan, Rookie of the Year, India. Yep. He is insane right now. He's batting .409 since the start of the Mets series with 3 homers and 6 RBI. And he is just, I mean, that's wrong now because he hit a home run tonight. So I don't even know what he's batting since then. I can't do the math.
And he has, so that would be 7 RBIs, 4 home runs, right?
Yeah, but I don't know the batting average, how that tweaks it, which I think he's 1 for 2 tonight, but math is hard. Yeah, he's 1 for 2.
He's probably sitting at even 500. So.
Oh, he's 1 for 2 with a walk tonight, too. So, my God, his on-base percentage went up even. Jeez, dude's a machine. Gosh, he's fun to watch. Oh, I missed this part. Castellanos had a walk earlier. I didn't realize he'd been through the order 3 times, or he's batted 3 times. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, so I apologize, Nick Castellanos. I know you're a big fan of the show. I don't want you to be mad at me.
Yep, we're sorry.
You did your hitter. My pitcher of the week is Sonny Gray. Hopefully that sticks. Yeah. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, and 7 strikeouts against the Mets after some rough outings. It was good to see him back.
Yep. And hopefully he'll get taken out and he'll get the win because they'll come in and get somebody in there to shut this down. My pitcher of the week is Luis Castillo because I did it again. Luis Castillo. I always spell his name wrong. I apologize. He went 6 innings with 6 hits, 1 run, and 7 Ks against the not Brewers, the Twins in the game that we won. So his pitching kept us in it for sure because we only won that game by 1 score. So Luis Castillo, my hat's off to you.
You didn't take your hat off.
There you go. And for everybody in podcast land, my hat is off. Check us out on Facebook Live and YouTube Live to see the video. Justin, all right. Your biggest surprise?
David Bell's bullpen decisions over the last week. I'm a big fan. I'm not a big fan of David Bell. I like David Bell. I'm not a hater. You go online and like the other team like hits a home run. They're like, David Bell. Yeah. Like, well, no. David Bell didn't locate that pitch, right. But I mean, good God, people have it out for him. But anyway, it was questionable though. You've got you now have some decent arms in that bullpen. You turn to Hembree, you turn to Brock, which I know that they need to get, if they're going to be on the major league team, they have to get, their hand on the ball and throw some pitches, but does it have to be late game situations?
Right. Yeah.
And I know Hembree has a lot of saves. I think he leads the team in saves, but I mean, you got better guys in there now, David Bell. So
I don't know if it's like a confidence thing because like it was kind of with Amir, like until Amir.
Oh, Amir Garrett in the 8th inning is phenomenal.
Until he turned it around this season. There we go. Just positive. Kyle Farmer, single to center field. Good job.
Well, you're in front of me. I didn't get to see it yet. So he's 3 for 3 tonight so far.
There we go. So it's okay.
Man, he is good right now. Farmer is good right now.
He's gonna turn that 94 into a 99.
He is,
but it's weird because like he did the same thing. He kept Garrett in at the end of every game, even when he was absolutely garbage. And I know that's their positions. I'm sure he brought these guys with the intentions to close out games. But yeah, it does kind of suck when they don't have the good games like we want them to, because then you're putting them in almost an impossible situation to pull us out of a hole, depending on how bad it is. Even if that is their specialty, it's just not. I don't like it either. It's just very nerve-wracking. I think from a managerial standpoint, it probably does make sense to do that because that's their ability is to close games. But as the fan on the other side of the screen, it's like nails on a chalkboard sometimes. But
yeah, I get at the beginning of the season giving a little bit of a longer leash. Like obviously, you throw Amir in for game one, he blows a save. I mean, that's no big deal. He's going to blow saves. They're all going to have bad days, right? But yeah, after a few samples, you want to probably not do that anymore.
Yeah.
With Hembry, maybe I'm overreacting because, like I said, Hembry leads the team in saves, I believe. Maybe I'm overreacting, but it just felt, I don't know.
It didn't help.
Right.
The game, and that's rolling into my biggest surprise, the game against the Twins that we lost. Yeah, I think Hembry does really good, and I watched that, and he was putting some good pitches. Oh, come on, get out of there. Get out of there.
What's going on? I'm behind you.
Oh, shoot.
What? I'm behind. What happened?
You'll see it.
Oh, he doesn't hit a home run. Does he catch Kyle Farmer too?
You'll see it.
Did he snag that?
He snagged
Dang,
it.
He did. He robbed that
Naquin just got robbed of a homer, but he did not get Farmer. Farmer watched it.
I thought he was going to double him up. Yeah, that was even closer than the Votto. What?
That little girl.
I don't see what's happening yet. Hang on. Okay. Oh, dude. That's the exact location.
She was not even aware. She was just chillaxing, relaxing, laid back in her chair, watched the replay. Not saying it was going to hit her directly. It was super close.
Man. She just kicked back what's up?
Had her arms behind her head and everything.
That's a good defensive play.
But yeah, my biggest surprise back to it, the game against the Twins. Yeah, we give Hembry crap, but he was putting pitches where they needed to be. And there were a lot of pitches that did not get called. He put them right on the outside of the zone, and the pitches that were there earlier in the game for both teams were being called strikes all night long, and he was not getting them. And then it just turned into an absolute crap show. So yeah, we got the pieces. They just got to start clicking. And like we said, we're getting the guys back. The boys are back in town in terms of a lot of our starters, and hopefully Moose comes back too soon. And then we just have a ton of people that we can just put in the places we need to put them in, and we don't have to worry about a weak link. And our guys that are being put in the places that they need to be put in for the time being are continuing to do good. So it's still fun to watch. Optimism is still there, but the teams that we're chasing, because the Brewers keep doing what they're doing, that's probably not an option, but we can maybe catch the Padres with Tatis Jr. out. So we will see.
All right, let's look ahead, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. So the Reds play the Pirates for 4 games starting tonight, as you know, because we've been giving you updates. Then they play the Indians for 1, which is a rain delay makeup game from May, and then 3 against the Braves, who I believe are under 500. My prediction, they're going to win 3 of 4 against the Pirates. And yeah, a sweep would be nice, but the Pirates, I feel like, always find a way to be annoying.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the Guardians. See what I did there? The roller derby team.
The roller derby team. I hope we could beat a roller derby team. Gosh.
Yeah. And then they're going to win 2 of 3 to Atlanta, although that one I'm a little more unsure of.
Okay. I'm going to say 4 for the Pirates, just because I want us to have the confidence, and we can't keep letting this crap happen of being up 7 runs in a baseball game.
Gino's golfing. Did you see that?
Yeah, did not.
That golf swing.
Wouldn't doubt it. I don't want us to do this, where if you score 7 runs in a baseball game, you should win that game 99.9% of the time, especially when you score 7 runs before the 3rd inning. So I think 4 against the Pirates. I say we beat the Indians because I said we would in the beginning of the season, because we are going to take the Battle of Ohio for the first time in a while.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. That's hanging in the balance there.
So we're taking that. And since I'm with the game the way it's going tonight, I'm going to give us 2 or 3 out of the Braves so I can get this 4th game against the Pirates. So after that, we have the Phillies. And an interesting fact I saw today, just throw this in there. Yeah. Who is the only player in the MLB right now batting .300 with an on-base percentage of it might be 400?
Do they play for the Phillies?
And a slugging percentage of 500.
Are they a Philly?
They are a Philly. Only
Bryce
player,
Harper.
Yeah, only player in the league that has that stat line right now, which is weird because you would think that'd be more of a thing. But yeah, I saw that today. So we get to see them in a couple series. So hopefully
They
he
took
does
Sonny
not do
Gray
that.
out. They took Gray out, put in Akiyama.
Oh, I love watching Shogo hit.
Shogo Akiyama. I like watching him swing.
Good eye, Shogo. Good eye.
I don't know what's happening. All right, that's our show. Thank you for
is.
listening or watching or whatever it is you did here tonight, whatever it is we did here tonight. It got a little goofy there in the middle, but we had a good time. I hope you
share
did too.
this one. If you share any of them, share this one because this has just been the most entertaining we've been, I think, the entire series.
I'm going to rename this episode from Bullpen Problems to There Are Two Kansas Cities.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, we're teaching too, like you said.
I know. This is the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader edition. We'll be back next Thursday at 8:30 p.m. On Facebook Live and YouTube. You can listen to the audio version of this podcast and every podcast on your favorite podcasting app. Episodes go up on those about an hour after the episode wraps up here. And share us with your friends. Leave us a review on iTunes, actually. That would be super duper helpful. We would really appreciate that. Share us with your friends. Subscribe, especially on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Cortland just started doing a TikTok for us where he does a lot of weird dances. It's kind of weird, but he only knows how to floss, but it's not good.
It's not good.
Show him the flossing.
Oh man,
I
will do it if we make the playoffs.
Oh shoot! You'll make it TikTok and floss. You'll just floss on the show.
I'll just floss on the show, and I would do it. I'll do it for the whole show.
It's like the whole episode. You're just like flossing like for 45 minutes.
That's comedy gold right there.
That is. All right. So you heard it here. If the Reds make the postseason, Cortland's going to floss for an entire episode of Better Off Reds. So come on, Reds. I'm going to let them know that.
I'm going to be dying. I'll have to wear like a gray shirt so everybody can see just how much I'm sweating because
I cannot believe you just said you would do that on the record on a live show.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. And it looks like the Reds have some games to win. So Cortland to pay up. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks.
See ya.